rebuke, I rebuke you, I 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 rebuke.
Okay, you can rebuke it all, but it's a very practical process with 49% of the population. And relationships are reflective. You reflect and draw the kind of men that you reflect. You draw what you are. So if your interactions are chaotic with men,
I rebuke.
about your rebuking, the clock counts for everybody.
Yes.
Kick rocks, bitch.
Man, fuck. Man, fuck. Hoes. And your granny too. And fuck all you hoes. I'm sick of this shit. Fuck you hoes. And fuck all you. Don't give a damn, bitch, what you wanna do. And fuck all you hoes. They like the chaos.
They like the chaos. So when you're able to
Chaos.
let that chaos reign with,
Chaos.
let that chaos reign with,
Chaos.
let that chaos reign with,
Must reign. All right. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Welcome, guys. Welcome to a special broadcast. Somewhat of an exclusive, but not really exclusive. Be honest with y'all. Make sure you guys hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the Cash Rain Show, please subscribe to Cash Rain Show. Also, follow my social media links. That's in the description. And also, in the description, most of them are there. Like, follow me on Twitter, CRain23 on Twitter. Sorry, Chaos Rain 7 at Twitter. Sorry. Facebook, Eric Rain on Facebook. Rumble, CRain23 is my Rumble handler. Join my Discord servers and become a member of the Chaos Rain Show as well. And please like the stream, like the stream, like the stream. So it finally has happened. For those that don't know. And let me double check on my end before I begin, because for some reason I did not update something. Okay. I am now. All right. Make sure y'all leave a comment on this one. I want to hear y'all thoughts on this one. I think this needs to be discussed. Now, the subject. Kendra G responds to Corey Holcomb. The consequence of the cock carousel, or I like to call it, or like I refer to it. Now, y'all know what the term the cock carousel is in long or short form. And these ladies love to get long strokes. It looks like Miss G has responded to Mr. Corey Holcomb on all of his, I guess, his jokes and his punchbacks at Kendra for some reason. And for some reason, Kendra now has she put on her big panties on to really respond to Corey Holcomb. Now, a disclaimer, I have not kept up with Corey Holcomb's shows because his shows are very good, very long length, and as you know, I am a content creator as like everybody else. So I only make time when I can to watch a lot of these content. But we all know Corey Holcomb is a comedian by profession. And because his profession alone, for people to know, his job is to make jokes and entertain you, the consumer. Do I believe everything that comes out of Corey Holcomb's mouth? Sometimes, maybe some, but not everything I believe, because at the end of the day, he's here to entertain us. And you can learn something from him at his age, because he's a seasoned man. Now, him going on Kendra G, on her hair, and on her, unfortunately, I don't want to say it because I don't do much content on her dating show. Because, and the reason why I don't is because I looked at it from other people that's doing reacts to it, and I've come to the conclusion that if you are a melanated person, man or woman, seeking love, your best bet is to go out in the market and hunt and fish for a mate. Stop going on certain platforms, on either on IG or YouTube, hoping to find a mate. I'm sorry, it will not work like that. I'm sorry. And I know it never really worked because, let's be honest, you go on these shows, including the balloon shows, and I always look at the outcomes. Are you getting married from a lot of these people? Or are you just getting people just to jump on these social media platforms just to get a quick nut or a fix, if you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm always rationally thinking. What's the goal here? And one of the worst of all social media dating shows, and I'm sorry to say this, but I've been examining it critically and enough. And I go by clips. And even I go as far as I watch lengthily of the shows. But overall, looking at the content, what Miss G has, this is not the platform for any person to go find a matter of fact, it's giving black people a bad name, a bad image. Because I'm seeing women on there that are either in hospitals trying to look for a rich man. I see some dudes up here trying to look for a chick for a quick nut. There's nothing in there overall. And you might get exceptions to the rule of people that's on these so-called call-in shows that might be serious looking for love. But overall, most of these people that's online today, going on the digital realms, what we call online dating, online appearance, they're there just for attention in a show and trying to build a social media. And that's the honest truth. And a lot of people don't want to hear this, but that's what it is. That's how it boils down to. It really is a haven for debauchery and degeneracy. I think one time there was one video that she uploaded of one chick trying to look for some, I don't know if she was looking for a gangster dude, but she was looking for some bomb ass nigga. I mean, come on, nigga. And I know some dudes that's trying to create platforms and react to Kendra G's dating show to really critique the fellas, which that's fine, I guess. But let's be honest, if you're a man that's doing some constructiveness, productivity, and all that stuff, and trying to really, find somebody in good faith, going on a black platform, especially if it's run by a woman, it's not the place to go. I'm sorry. These women are more, when they create platforms for a dating show, they're there to cater to the delusions of women. I think I was going to admit this. And let's be honest, Kendra G did, for certain women, she kept it real with some of them and kept the reality on some of these women. And she should, and she need to do more of that, but that's not a question. But all right, she's not going to do that because she has to bank on these women, especially women watching and coming onto the show. Either you don't have no platform. So no further ado, let's look at her response to wait, do I have it? Oh shit. All right, let's look at her response to Corey Holcomb. And let's see, I got fair. We'll try fair use. Let's see how good I'm at doing this. Let's go. Fair use.
About the sister Kendra G. She made a goddamn fool out of herself.
Today.
And you know, she was loving every minute watching this, and she was drinking her martini. I think she's drinking Patron, most likely. All right, let's go. Berries.
Hey, I'm gonna give a gift to Corey Holcomb. Oh, Corey Holcomb, you going out sad, baby.
I hope it's a genuine gift, a gift that you present to him in hand, where he could open and say, "This is something for you."
You are going out sad, but this is my gift to you because I know this is what you wanted. Because this is how you pay your bills, off of content from the internet. And it's
But Miss G, you're on here on internet paying your bills as well with the app, and your supporters are the people that come to what we call YouTube. And everybody on YouTube, let's be fair and honest, if they don't have a commercial running on their videos, right? They're here to make some form of coins. That's not no secret, personally. So for you to critique, say this man's here paying, he needs to pay his own bills, I think that's really an understatement, because Cory does some things besides comedy that we never will know. Now, does he need YouTube to really pay his bills? Not really. It sure helps. But I don't think this man, because he has such a long history of being in the comedic business, doesn't really need much of the assistance of YouTube to pay his little small bills or big bills of whatever lifestyle Cory is doing. Let's go.
just so sad because, you know, we just had so much high hopes from you. Like, you could have been in the list.
What's good, Tevin? How's everything doing, my brother? Hope everything is well. Oh, make sure to share this on your social media, Tevin. Let's go, guys.
Of Chicago comedian legends that came to LA and did big things. Look at Little Rel. Oh, the career is just going up and up. Late night talk shows, movies.
All right, let me see this dude. Dogman Show, Bite with 36 million opening weekend. Okay, that's nice.
Deion Cole.
All right, Deion Cole. Let me see. Yeah, Deion Cole is a good comedian. I think he came out the same time as Cory. I could be wrong. I think Deion Cole is the same age, maybe a little bit older than Cory. Let's go. Oh wait, before I continue, I see something in the chat room. I got to do this.
They be knocking, y'all. The sonic rings up out of it, and you.
Thank you, Tevin King, for the $5 sticker. I appreciate your support, brother. I appreciate it. You're the only one that, actually loyal and faithful, not only subscriber, but actual a supporter. And you give whatever you find that the content is worthy of giving, which I appreciate it. One thing I might do, Tevin, come do a pause for a second. I might start giving a PDFs, certain books that people could read. I might give you one, my brother, if you want a particular book you could keep on your own library to read on your own leisure. Make sure if you have an email, leave it or tell me on Facebook. I will send it to you personally, because you're the one that's shown faithful and support. That I think I'll gift you this as a support. Is that cool? Just hit me up on Facebook. All right, let's keep going, guys. Fairies.
Chicago legend, just hosted the Image Awards, countless TV shows, working with Oprah in movies. D-Ray Davis, the resume is too long for me to even say in this conversation. Countless TV shows, tours around the world. Then we have Corey Holcomb, a Chicago YouTuber. You could have stayed in Chicago for this shit. I mean, you didn't have to move to California to be a YouTuber, Cory.
Now, that's interesting. She said about this man is unsuccessful and he moved from Chicago to LA. And I'm not sure if you're in LA too, Miss G, but let me check if Corey Holcomb really is a bum and he's very unsuccessful. Shall we look at his YouTube channel, people? Because last time I checked, YouTube is a business. Am I right, gentlemen? Ladies? Am I right? Right? Let's take a look. I'm going to look at Corey Holcomb's channel in its entirety. I'm not going to look at your channel, Miss G. I know what audience you have. Matter of fact, I'll just take a glimpse. Because now we're talking about success and bumness. Okay. All right. You got, let me check. All right. I'm going to look at your channel first, Miss G. Okay. You got pretty much 3.5K videos, roughly almost 273. Well, you have 273 followers or subscribers on YouTube. I can't really go into on the other social media piece because, you know, I have to look for that. But right now, we're only going to go by YouTube for now. Because, you know, IG is a little different from YouTube in regards to algorithms. Okay. Let me see. Let's look at Corey Holcomb. Where's Cory? And now we got to compare numbers. Oh, before I compare it, let me see what was the most views you got on the videos. And we're going to look at live streams. All right. Videos. Because you have more videos, which include live streams as well. You can range from uploads to, let's see, what's the average? I'm only going to scroll down as enough as I'm going to scan. All right. 40. Okay. All right. 56. All right. I'm looking down. Okay. From the looks of things, from the glimpse, and I'm only scanning. I'm scrolling down because I'm going to scan with my eyes. What's the highest view count on the video portion, not the live streams? And right now, as it stands, and I can't go for all of it because when you have more than 1,000 videos, it's going to take a while, and we don't have time for that. All right. So far, what I'm seeing roughly on the average, and this is an assessment. I'm only doing assessment. The highest you got is 70K views on one video. And roughly the average, you're looking at maybe roughly close to 10, maybe pushing 15K on certain videos. And as low as the one you have could go as low as under 3K. That's a fair assessment because I'm only just glimpsing and scanning. That's good. That's fine. For some that's 273K subscribers, that could be better, but this is as best it's going to get. Because some of the videos that's been out a few weeks, it might get more, depending on who's on the video that you're uploading. Because that varies. Because whoever that the people are more attracted to, that they find that was more need to watch, they will click on and give you the like and view. Most likely a view than anything else. And let me see where I can find the 70K. Where was that? Oh, damn. Hold on, I found it. Well, let me see what that was about. The 70K views. I'm trying to find that. Oh, I cannot find it now. All right, I'm trying to find that. I think I lost it. I should have looked at it first. Yeah, I think I lost it now. That's what happens when you go too fast, trying to slowly look at the view count of each video. All right, so I'll stop at the 6K. I did saw one that might have been 70. Oh, the only one that has 60K that's high so far was the one that you were on the Tamron Hall Show. Imagine that. Now, live streams, let's look at the live streams. We're not gonna look at shorts because shorts is too short content. We don't accept short content over here much. All right, the long live streams itself. Roughly on the average, because people watching it live, you're seeing roughly a consistency over 20K, roughly. And most of the videos are roughly 20K, roughly. And depending on the month, it could fluctuate, but roughly the average, we're looking at over close to 20K, a live stream, roughly. And none of them has reached anything higher than 20K. Well, there's one that's 30K, but nothing goes past 50K views on a live stream. So I could assess, yeah. All right, so I conclude, yeah, I could assess the live streams. Like everybody said, live streams don't really do well on YouTube, like they said they don't, which I agree. But you know, like I said, YouTube's designed for longer content, so I can't blame that. Usually, when you put up a video, your video is going to range from 10 to 15 to 20 minutes, depending on the content. But usually, videos are more the favorite that goes much further on YouTube. All right, so that's Kendra G. Let me look at Corey Holcomb. I'm gonna share the screen on that one. Where's Cory? Where's Corey Holcomb? I'm gonna try to find Cory. And it's gonna take a while. And I'm only stopping because I want to lay out all the information for you. Oh, damn it. All right. Let me type up Corey Holcomb. Cory. All right, Corey Holcomb. All right, I found this channel. And we're going to compare and contrast. This, I'm going to share the screen. I hope you guys like the stream. Tevin, tell me what's my like count, if you can, brother, because I'm not going to be able to look periodically at what's going on in the chat room. All right, Corey Holcomb. What the hell? Guys. All right, I see what. All right, we can do some more likes. As everybody come in, likes are free. Hit the like button. All right, Corey Holcomb. Let me share the screen on him. And let me stop this because I don't want to see that. This is distracting me now. All right. All right. Share screen. All right. Where's Cory? Let's look at Corey Holcomb and let's compare and contrast, people. Corey Holcomb, the 5150 show, roughly has 428K subscribers. I'm sorry if y'all guys can't see this. I'm going to read off what I'm seeing. Y'all can go to his channel personally to find out. He has over 428 subscribers, only 740 videos, mind you. Let's look at the view counts on the video side of things. And we're going to compare and contrast. Last video he did, upload, 6 minutes, 64K views. Next video, 76K, 22K, scrolling down, 60, 54, 44, 43, 7, 87, 60, 77, 55, 808. My God, Jesus Christ. This is just the video portion, people. This is not even the live streams. He has less videos, but he has nothing less than, and you see only a very few videos that might be under 50K. Matter under 40K. Most of them, as I'm looking at metrics, it fluctuates from, it goes as low as under 10K to roughly mid to over 30 to a high as 80 to one video he did that's almost 100 million K views. Next one, 172K views. 79, 49, 57, 82, 55, 21, 47, 65, 51, 49, 60, 80, 2K views, 30, 40, 120. This is no comparison. This is just the videos portion. Now let's go to the live streams. Because usually, well, man, and he might have a, let's see, let me do the math. 273. Hold on, guys. I got to do the math. Let me see what's the comparison between his subscribers and Kendra G's. 428 subtracted by 273. He has an additional 155K more subscribers, but the overall outcome, he has under 1,000 videos. But most of the videos he have, they don't even drop beyond under 40K. Most of them you see roughly, they fluctuate from as high as 800 and some K to somewhere middle of 120 some to as low as 7. I don't see not one of them drop to under 10K views. And I'm looking good. These are the videos. Nothing under 10K views. Like actually under, my fault. Yeah, under 10K views. Besides 7K is under 10, but really nothing lower than that. Everything else is the highs. That's the video upload version. Let's go as live streams. You know, I'm not even going to his live streams. I think it speaks for itself. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you. Live stream. Last one he did. 150K views. Second one. 75K views. Third one. 166K views. Next one. 178K views. Next one. Ladies and gentlemen. What's good, guys? What's good, Turtle Bitcoin? How you doing? I hope everything is good with you, Turtle. Make sure you guys like the stream, share the stream, and support the channel. I'm here looking at this response and see if there's really not only comparison, but do you really have something to offer? This is not no comparison, ladies and gentlemen. His live streams do way better than some of his videos. And the lowest his videos will go is under 10K views. And he has under 1,000 videos on his YouTube channel. That's under 1,000. Miss G got roughly 3.5K videos. And not one of them has ever cracked. And I'm looking at it very good. Has not even go way over 6 figures consistently with the views. At all. At all. Now, you said this man's unsuccessful. He can't cut it in Chicago where he's from. He's a bum. He's this and that. He's talking to get a check. Whatever check Corey, whatever check you're getting, Kendra, Corey's getting that and double that. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. His work speaks for itself. And this is just YouTube, mind you. We're not even talking about what he does outside of YouTube that we don't really discuss. This is not even close. And I'm looking down more, and it just gets higher as I'm going down live streams. This is a joke right now. This is really a joke. Is this really a pushback, ladies and gentlemen? Let's be fair, honest. I don't think so. Let me look more now. Yeah, I'm going to stop looking at this because now as I'm looking at the numbers to keep going, it's going to be this is like 6 figures moving forward in live streams. And that means if he's pulling off over 100K or more views, that tells me you're 1.2 or maybe 2,000 live viewers. If you get live stream, you get that people in the building watching your stuff, Miss G. I guarantee Miss Corey Holcomb must be getting 6 to 8 or roughly almost 8K people watching on a live stream. Maybe more than that, maybe 9K. And maybe sometimes I might see he might pull off 10K people watching live on live stream or more. This is no comparison. This is not a joke. This is kind of, to me, how I look at it, this is a big insult. And not only that, this man's a comedian. So really, truly, whatever D-Ray or them are doing is far compared to what this man's doing on YouTube. Let's continue on with the video. Very easy.
I really thought long and hard before doing this video because I know this.
Well, you know, you did say long and hard, sweetie. So we understand that. Yes, we understand that. You know, let's go. But like Kevin Salmon said it best.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Can't make it up. Very easy.
You want because this is how you pay your bills. And I know giving you attention indirectly helps you because it gives you content to talk about, but that's why I'm calling this video my gift to you. This will help you pay your mortgage next month. Okay, let's get into it. Now, recently, Corey Holcomb.
I don't think he doesn't have to worry about paying mortgage, Kendra G, sweetie. I think the mortgage has been paid multiple times. I'm sorry. Fair use. Fair use.
Holcomb tried to break down my Tamron Hall interview on his show, but he tried to slander my name on purpose, intentionally, by presenting the Tamron Hall interview I did in a wrong manner. Okay? Tamron Hall personally invited me on her show to break down different dating trends and different dating styles. Tamron Hall says at the top of the show, I'm going to go to these two women, me and another young lady, to break down different dating trends and styles. Take a look.
Okay, so my team found 2025's most talked about dating trends and catchphrases. These ladies are going to break it down. I gave you some of them at the beginning of the show, so don't feel badly if you...
Sorry. Now, guys, I think the show that she shared with the Tamron Hall, I think that was on Tamron Hall's platform, and also I think she shared that on her own YouTube channel. And that is the only video that I recognized that had roughly the most views. I can't find the one that was 70K views, but the one with her on that show was roughly much bigger. Let that sink in. Fair use. Fair use.
Never heard of them, because I had never heard of them either.
The first one that Tamron Hall does is called future proofing. And she asked me directly, Kendra G, to break it down. Take a listen.
And I didn't look them up because I want to know how you define
Yes.
them. Future proofing.
Yes.
Kendra.
Oh, you gotta have a job. You have to have an ambition that's gonna go somewhere for sure. I want to see W-2 forms. I want to see success records.
Now, when I view this, right, and she said about W-2 forms and all that stuff. Now, when she said that, I thought she was just trolling and making fun, and she want people to get a sense of humor off that. Was that the first thing came to my mind? Because I'm looking at no intelligent man or any man, depending where he is economically, is going to just come to a date and woman's going to ask, sir, can I see your W-2? And the man's going to present his W-2 in his wallet, pull out and present to woman, say, here, lady, ma'am. It doesn't work like that. I thought that was trolling, but a lot of people took that as seriousness. In my opinion, I think she's still trolling, because no woman in their right mind is going to ask for no W-2 for no man. Let's keep real. Fair use.
I want to meet your mama. I want to know where you live. Is it in your name? And I'm talking from the woman's perspective.
Yeah.
So they're like, I don't want to make you be already made. I don't got clay. I'm not magic.
But guys don't want that either. They don't want to make us.
Well, true, but the thing with guys...
And they don't want a broke lady.
Well, no, I don't know, though. Some men...
Guys, I'm speaking...
I don't think...
Now, today's men, today's gentlemen, by default, is not going to entertain a woman that's really, really broke. Now, Kendra's going to say something on her stream or on this video about Corey, about him dealing with women that are destitute. But overall, the overall man today is not in the business entertaining women that don't really got shit. And that's just the honest truth. Let's continue.
I think men want a broke lady, but they also don't want a lady that's going to be too expensive. You know, wigs is $2,000, lashes is $300.
Okay,
you know, shoes is $1,000.
Are you easing into high maintenance?
Yes, well, I think that, yeah, that's real high.
And you're owning, so 2025 people are owning the high maintenance?
Well, women feel like this is what I do for myself, so a man has to be able to do the same or more.
Why can't you keep doing it for yourself?
I agree with you, Tamron, but they're like, why if you here? If a man is here, why am I?
But you're not here for my wigs.
But they're feeling like this. Okay, I'm showing up for you. I'm giving you my energy. I am in your presence. You should pay for this. Now, I'm not saying I agree with you.
Wait a minute. This is getting spicy.
Now, that might work. But here's the catcher. That only could apply for women that's not over a certain age. And that is already shown in good faith that she might be worthy of that treatment, roughly. Oh, one other thing, shout out to Shannon Ross. I was on his podcast. He breaks down very much in simple form about women are cars. I probably will share that video, and soon. Stay tuned, because he lay out a great breakdown of between women and cars and how you look at your relationship and look at women as vehicles. Personally, but I'll share that portion of me on his platform. But you gotta check him out because that video he did was very good. That live stream he did. Anyhow, in regards to the hair and the lashes, I'm not a big fan of you ladies rocking fake hair, especially you paying some that's, I think it's almost like you could pay like a rent or mortgage. The last thing, if you're not growing your own hair and maintain your own hair, which don't really cost much anyway, if you know how to do it, you should not be throwing money in disposable expenses. Buying a $2,000 wig is a useless resource, personally. Because half the world today, and a lot of black women going to hate this, but let's keep real. Most other groups of women don't really rock fake hair like that. Do they get extensions that could be derived as fake hair? Possibly. But overall, if you look at the average woman, besides that's not within our race, the black race, African race, or where you want to label black people today, you're not going to really see a lot of women that's not part of this race that are female in nature walk around with $1,000 wigs. If we do, you're gonna find a small percentage. Now, a lot of black women say that there's some non-black women wearing wigs, extensions, a lot of them, and I'm saying, oh really? If you go to the average woman today, not above average, but average non-black woman, you can see and ask them firsthand, and they will keep real with you. Is that your real hair? Is that a wig? Do you got on extensions? And trust me, women talk, but you should have conversations. Let's be fair. Let's be for real here, ladies. Let me make myself big. Let's be real here. You're not gonna really go out your way and ask any woman that's not part of your race if they're wearing a wig or extensions. If you really want to, if we want to go there. You know, by default, they carry on their actual natural, straight, stringy, or what they like to call that dog hair. That same dog hair you invest money to put over your head. Imagine it. Imagine it. Ain't that something? Anyhow, enough about these hairs because I get sick and tired of mentioning it. All right, let's go. Fair use.
But I'm with you, Tamron, because I got my own money.
Don't back up now, kid.
Now, Corey Holcomb takes a portion of that interview and he intentionally makes edits to make it appear that I'm talking about myself, opposed to answering the question of what is future proofing. Take a look.
I'm going to get in trouble for this, but I don't care. It's too funny. I had to say something about it.
All right, I see some. Let me see. Let me see if it pops up on it. Okay. A disclaimer. If you're writing in all caps, that comment will be deleted. You gotta write proper. No all caps in this chat room. Please avoid the all caps because the bot will snipe it. So I'm gonna read what you wrote, brother. $2,000 wigs is Becky's hair. Yes. Mostly European hair, East Indian hair that are derived more roughly of Eurocentric stock, most likely that, and some other Middle Eastern people that carry on straight hair naturally. So they'll be wearing those type of hairs roughly. So I do understand. And please, no all caps, guys. The bot will snipe it. Fair use. And anybody, if you any other questions, if you're gonna use all caps, it better be on the super chat. I think the bot won't snipe that, but if you're putting it on regular, it'll be a problem. All right, let's go.
I'm going to talk about the sister Kendra G. She's a girl who used to do radio in Chicago that I met on the radio in Chicago. And I think she really flopped when she went on this show with Tamron Hall. And I'm going to just play the clip first and let people watch. They might see what I'm talking about. So can we play that clip? All right, give it to me.
I might agree with Corey. I think instead of going on to a major network, and I'm not sure what network Tamron Hall hosts her shows at. I don't know if it's Fox, maybe. she should have did better and represent herself a little bit better, in my opinion. But like I said, when you have to show out for, I guess, this community, you're gonna have to act a certain way. That's just me. Fairies.
Just speaking because I heard you say it.
I don't think men want a broke lady, but they also don't want a lady that's going to be too expensive. You know, wigs is $2,000, lashes is $300.
Okay,
So
are
shoes is $1,000.
you easing into high maintenance?
Yes, well, I think that, yeah, that's real high.
And you're owning, so 2025 people are owning the high maintenance?
Well, women feel like this is what I do for myself, so a man has to be able to do the same or more.
Why can't you keep doing it for yourself?
I agree. Why, if you here? If a man is here, why am I?
But you're not here for my wigs.
But they're feeling like this. Okay, I'm showing up for you.
Now, I did see what she said that there's someone that edit, and I think they edit because they don't want to hear the raw. That's why they edit. So better off, you know, like I said, when y'all watch content, if we could find the full video, we'll go a long way. But like I said, and I'm gonna say this again, and Kendra G know this, and most content creators know this. Most content creators are not gonna pull and do a whole conversation on a whole video, depending on how lengthy the video is. Now, 10 minutes, I'm not sure if he had time to really go and watch the whole thing and pause every minute and give commentary. I don't think most people that got bigger platforms are going to do it personally. But like I said, for the viewers, they got to go out the way and find the actual original content, which if we're not doing that, you know, you're forcing the consumer to look for the actual content, and they're not going to waste their time. Yeah, I know, Mojo. All right, let's keep going.
I'm giving you my energy. I am in your presence. You should pay for this. Now,
I just speaking because I heard.
Stop.
That's crazy.
She made a goddamn fool out of herself.
Now, if you watch the interview back, you will see that there's a moment when Tamron says, well, why can't, you know, the woman just pay for the wigs herself? I said, I agree with you, Tamron.
what I do for myself, so a man has to be able to do the same or more.
Why can't you keep doing it for yourself?
I agree with you, Tamron, but they're like, why? If you here?
Well, in order for Cory.
Yeah, you're here. And if you're able to do it, you maintain yourself. I'm not in the business giving money to maintain wigs, fake hair. Now, will I do nails? Depending on what nails that I like. If I give you money for the nails, it's probably what I want, roughly. Well, normally you should come already prepared to keep your what do you call it? Your own self nice and, I guess, right. Especially when it comes to the out appearance, you know, get your nails done when you can. If you had to get your hair done and wear that fake and put on, either a wig or what they call sew-ins, I mean, that's your money. I don't like it, but like I said, if you're dealing with black women, you're going to have these issues unless they're rocking their real natural hair. And I tell people many times, I prefer if they're going to go natural, go with the locks if you can. I think that's the best way you're going to make it longer. I mean, you could keep the shorter hair or make your hair grow as is, but you gotta be careful, depending on what type of hair you have. So, but like I said, as one, you should already got that on pack personally, but you can't tell people enough. If you waiting for a man that he hasn't and you got and wants him to go pay, keep your outer appearance, you're losing out here. All right, let's go.
To drive this narrative, he edited that one key part out.
I feel like this is what I do for myself, so a man has to be able to do the same or more.
Why can't you keep doing it for yourself?
I agree. Why? If you here? If a man is here, why am I?
But you're not here for my wigs.
Because had he kept that in the interview, he would have revealed I was never talking about myself. Baby, I got enough money to take care of myself. I'm so thankful to God that I don't need no man to live the way that I want to live in this world. I am a blessed woman. Okay?
Yes. Praise God. Praise Jesus. You know what I'm saying? I love that boss babe ish. They're out there getting that money. They're out there, riding and jumping and hopping on what we like to call, and people know I'm about to play. Where is it? They're riding and jumping on what we like to call the carousel. Oh, damn it. on the Carousel.
Very blessed and very grateful. I can buy my own wigs, my own lashes, my own shoes. I can do whatever I want to do and happy to do so. So to try to paint the narrative that I said a man has to do that to be in my presence is just a lie. Now here's another really funny moment because see, Corey Holcomb thought the joke was on.
And as you know, I kind of like how these people do the editing. You know, they had to brace themselves and say, let me talk, ramble, and then eventually cut that part out and say, let me keep this. See, that's the beautiful thing about video uploads, guys. You control what you say on here. Do you agree? Fair use.
Me. Whole time, the joke is on you. Because there's also a moment in that interview when Tamron says, well, a man doesn't want a broke woman.
Want that either. They don't want to make us.
Well, true, but the thing with guys,
and they don't want a broke lady.
Well, no, I don't know though. Some men.
Guys, I'm speaking.
And I said, well, I took a moment because actually, Cory, you came to mind. You are on record saying you only date women who are in poverty-stricken situations because you can control them. They can afford to leave you. You represent men who prey on women who are less fortunate. These are words that you have said out of your own mouth.
Curious to know this. You keep mentioning women in poverty. Why? Like, what's your
Well, I'm older now.
Now, do we agree with Cory and his way of moving out here in the streets in regards to getting a mate, right? Do I really agree that he should really look for women that are impoverished? Not necessarily, because a woman that is impoverished serves no benefit to you as a man. Because if she's broke, impoverished, and let's say you're doing well, it is very highly, if you're not careful, you could be potential if you don't do it right and you're not really, monitoring it and watch yourself, you could be impoverished and broke depending where you are financially. Because last time I checked, there's not a lot of Americans that's millionaires like that. You might find somebody that might be a six figures, but Cory, in regards to his situation, he's a seven-figure earner. So let that sink in. But let's hear his response. Various.
I'm not as young as I used to be. So women in poverty, I can control them better. A girl who can't afford to say, fuck you, Cory, I'm gone. She just can't afford to do it. So I take advantage of that. Now, that might be wrong, but her poverty and my needs, most of the time, it even out. I don't really need a lot of their time.
Now, a lot of people say, okay, let's have at that, Cory. So why don't you pay for what we like to call an escort, a lady of the night? Since that's all you think that you need her for, besides anything else, why just screw everything else? Just pay for the box and keep pushing. I think men like him, roughly, they look for something a little bit more. And usually, if he's in with these women, it's usually some form of companionship. And eventually, after that, if things go south, or he might get tired, he could easily discard her and find another one. And the reason why he could probably do that is because let's be honest, you ladies, depending where you are financially, or if you got like that or not, you will entertain someone like a Corey Holcomb because he has what we like to call a sense of status. And with his status, you be around, because being around him, you might gain something around his circle if you play cards right, roughly. Because he has some form of connections, and people don't really want to believe that. But Cory is in the business of the community business, which is part of the entertainment business. So he does know some people and is connected. Don't be fooled. That's why you ladies, it's up to you at the end. It's your decision if you're staying or going, or you entertain a man that has a certain status. Today, this is not no form of abuse. I don't believe the notion that you're being in an abusive relationship with a man that has more to you and has more of a status, and he flex with his status with his muscle and money towards you. No, I do not believe that. I think it's a choice at the end of the day. So, all right, let's go. Fairies. Oh, guys, no. Well, I'm not gonna say it. You will know because the night with the bot will type. Fairies.
And they don't tell me to fuck off because they know when I come over, they children can get some.
Hold up, god damn.
Some outlet Jordans. Girls in poverty, because they have a deficiency. Poverty is a deficiency out here in America. I can fix your little deficiency if you do what I want you to do. I think it's an even exchange.
Okay.
Another moment from the Corey Holcomb interview I want to break down. This was the part that had me laughing the most. Now he proceeds to talk about my attraction level, and he says that Tamron Hall is a bad woman, and I agree. Tamron Hall is extremely beautiful, but
nothing wrong with Tamron Hall. I think she's married to a black man, and she's married for a long time. So good on this lady here. I respect that. Fairies.
I, on the other hand, am not as attractive.
I want to tell Kendra G something that she really needs to stop pretending about this as well. Tamron Hall is a bad.
Super bad.
Her problems ain't your problems.
That's true.
Kendra, if a motherfucker wake up arguing with you, you're gonna be like, get your monkey ass out my face.
Hold on.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up. God damn it! You can't make this shit up. God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Man. This is why, if you're a person that is not in the comedic world, or you're a comedian yourself, the biggest question you should ask yourself: is it really wise to go one-on-one with an actual professional comedian that makes jokes and gets people to laugh for a living? Do you really want to go there as a man, or even go there as a woman against another comedian? I'm very curious. I'm looking for y'all thoughts in the comment section on this one. But let's keep going. Fairies.
It's a difference. You know what I'm saying?
Now that doesn't bother me. Man, you could call me a 0. It would not hurt my feelings, okay? You could call me a -5. I would not care, because who's ever judging me, I don't want you back. So we have a match. You don't want me, I don't want you. But the reason why it's funny for Corey Holcomb to say that, Corey Holcomb is on record trying to holler at me for years. Years. I have receipts.
Okay.
I have public receipts. Actually, Corey Holcomb was on my dating show trying to holler at me. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Okay.
But what's up with you?
Okay.
I'm not available, Corey, but you and I are not a good. This is not the way I would ever date a person like you, Corey.
That's good.
Why? What you looking for?
I'm gonna invite you to my wedding, Corey.
I wouldn't go because I'll be trying to flirt with you when he go to the bathroom. You got a boyfriend?
But I'm very confused, Kendra. And this is something that you ladies already noticed already. Matter of fact, let me finish talking. I'm gonna keep real with y'all. Fairies.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, I gotta wait this out again. One of these years, I'm gonna get you.
I was single for a very long time.
I'll be tricking too.
You do?
I'm a trick. I see the struggle in them. That's what I chase strugglers.
All right, Corey Holcomb is hanging out with us.
I chase strugglers. Why would I chase a girl? Look, you got a job. You see how hard it is for me to get with you?
You got a job.
I've been trying to smash her since I saw her, but it just
Never happened.
Hey, yo.
all them radio girls, when they lose their radio job, I get them.
No, you won't get me ever.
10 years from now,
No, 10 years
you
from now.
belong to me.
Whatever.
Corey Holcomb in the studio, Chicago. We are coming right.
All right. As she sipped her nice, I think Patron or some good wine. And one guy writes, Kendra is like the woman who calls in her show straight fraud. Yeah, man. I might get to that portion in the video in a second. But before I do, as you know, we're approaching a certain portion of the show. I would love y'all to support the channel. Y'all know what time it is. Don't play with me. Don't play with me.
I want my money.
I told you.
Where is my money?
Betty. Bring me everyone.
I need my money. I need my money.
What do you mean everyone?
Support the channel. Either the Cash App or Super Chat. I'm not sure what I have. I think I have the Cash App scrolling on this, somewhere on here. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. Anyway, support the channel, guys. And if you guys got any serious questions that I should know of, put it in Super Chat. Let's keep going. And let's watch Miss G sip her Patron or wine.
You know what? Let me break down the last interview I just played, because in that interview, Cory says out of his own mouth, he's been trying to have sex with me for years. But because I have a job, I won't go. But one day I'll lose my radio job and then I will belong to him. Well, let me talk about the facts. I didn't lose my radio job. I actually quit my radio job. That is when the Kendra G hate began from Cory. I've been hosting my dating show for 5 years. I just showed you Corey Holcomb was once on my show. No one cared. No one cared about my little old dating show when it was just on Instagram. But as I grew, the jealousy, the envy for my success grew. In the beginning of this, I said, this is my gift to Corey Holcomb, because I know in the end this really works in his favor, because he's only relevant when relevant people speak about him, which he knows how to make money off of content. So that's why this is your gift. But Cory, I just gotta be honest with you. I know you're the comedian, but you're also the joke. Only people who are miserable follow your page because misery loves company. Anybody with any sense, anybody with any merit, they are praying that their daughters never date a man like you. They are praying that their sons never grow up to be sad and a loser like you.
Are you sure about that?
Literally are the joke. And it's actually really sad. You could have been so much more successful, like a D-Ray, a Little Rel.
I hope she's not talking about these men that have to go on tours to make their money. Because last time I checked, Corey Holcomb does tours as well. You forgot about that, Miss Kendra G. It's not he just have a YouTube channel or a podcast. He does go on the road with his comedian. You're aware of this, right? I hope you're not, because I see he's on tour. I'm surprised you did not mention that part of this in this upload. Now, I'm not sure if Dean Code or them dudes are having, YouTube channels, but what do I know? All I know is that they're doing their thing and they're making the money. And Corey's doing his thing and he's making money as well. And pretty much successful on YouTube. And probably outside YouTube, because I'm not sure what else he does outside YouTube. Now, regardless that, people watch his stuff because they're miserable and all that stuff, I have to say about your channel. So why people watch your content, Miss G? Much as they go on your live stream. I'll tell you why. Because they're hoping to do two things: catch a quick nut, or get some likes and followers. That's the only thing I see when people come on your dating show. There's nothing of serious when people say, I'm looking for a mate. Anybody that got some goddamn sense, if they're smart, which most of our people, I question today, because really true, you got to question when people are on a panel or on an actual dating show trying to look for a mate. What is your real intentions? What real outcomes you're getting? Because if you examine the whole show as a whole, most of the people on there are subpar. Some of them don't even got their stuff together. And the ones that do got their stuff together, they look confused. They don't have no clear direction of what relationship they're looking for. they'll tell you what it is, but behind closed doors, they're doing some opposite. If they're able to get that, people are not really true on their true intentions. I see some of the videos that you upload that these same ladies and a few gentlemen on there, especially one dude that's what's his name, Media Man, cover of a guy that's sitting giving baby mamas money because he's supporting them, and they're a single mother of a church. Why, brother, are you giving a single mother she's part of the church, not money? It's better she figure it out herself, because think about it, there is no safety net when it comes to our people. You as a man, you know there's no safety net for you. If you're down out, you're down out. So why are you giving a leg up and you're not, either you're good or not? Why are you doing that? Because one thing you're doing is what's the word? You're coddling these single mothers. And some of them need the card, because if they have more than one baby father, it's better off they go back to the baby father and make goods with him. Or if it's too rough, either give him his kid and you get yourself in order, or give your kids to the grandparents if they're still around. But at the end of the day, if you're struggling, last thing you want to do is you should be struggling with your kids. Not in this climate. I'm sorry, it's no excuse. No excuse. No excuse. I don't believe that. That's just me. All right, let's go.
Oh my God, Deion Cole, but you will never reach their heights. You are a YouTuber.
And you're a YouTuber yourself, Miss Kendra G. And last time I checked, you quit your job because your YouTube channel start to really pick traction and you're getting that check. So obviously, I would quit my job if I'm able to make. And I'm looking at a few videos, and besides subscribers, but the views itself, if you're making 30 over 25K or more a month off a YouTube check, you will quit your job too, sweetie. Am I lying, gentlemen? Am I lying? So you're dependent on this as much as maybe Corey Holcomb. And last time I checked, I'm not sure how long Cory has been doing content on YouTube, but last time I checked personally, I think Corey Holcomb was doing pretty damn well. Pretty damn well for a man. Him being on YouTube is actually an extra bonus from me looking at his catalog of work on YouTube. And not to mention, let's not forget, let's hope he's on other platforms. Because if he's on other platforms, my God, the money he's going to be making. I digress. Fair use.
End. Oh, listen, bonus content. I almost forgot. Okay, let's talk about this. Kendra G trying to be Kevin Samuels. People, Kendra G runs her own company. I own my own dating app. I host an online dating show. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did Kevin Samuels have transgender people on his show? Did Kevin Samuels have married couples looking to add a person to their relationship on his show? Did Kevin Samuels, and I don't know this, did he ever have people that met from his show, then got married and had babies? I don't know too much, but I don't think he did any of that. I think he was a consultant to women who were asking for advice.
You just answer your own question. What Kevin Samuels' real profession, gentlemen, ladies? Can someone say in the chat room? If y'all, I know y'all watch, y'all could type in the chat room. Last time I checked, Kevin overall, his real aim and goal is to be, which he always has been since he was on YouTube, especially for, I would say, since 2017 up to 2020, roughly almost 5 to 6 years, he was proclaimed as an image consultant. He never said out his mouth that he's a dating expert or his YouTube channel is a dating show. But last time I checked, because he's not a dating coach, he created what we call the mix and got a bunch of men and women to have the conversation, and he already got 3 people married before he died. Now, he could probably have a few more that Well, most of that really seal the deal. That's what Kevin said out his mouth during the mixed group. But you will not know that because you think he's just an image consultant. He just dabbled with trying to get the right people on. That's about their business. He's not on here looking for people that, let's be honest, don't got nothing to offer and their shit needs to be corrected. When we turn to your show that is a dating show, we could see by the receipts, you have weirdos. You have people that are obese. You have people that are broke. Let me say it again. You have people that are broke. Let me say it again. You have people that are broke. And I'm not going to talk about appearance because that's not necessary. Because if you're too big and you're broke and you're a weirdo, like you know, with this, she said that she had people that are confused sexually. That's not a dating show that's really appropriate for, let's say, any community. And how I know? If I Google, and maybe I'm going to do y'all this because I don't have time to look for this. Y'all guys got my Discord service. Send me information on dating shows that have people that are alternate communities and also that's on where they're looking for either the same mate that's part of the same, sex. Or please share that with me because I just don't know because I don't have time to search this. But if you have this on your platform, it's speaking volumes of what the platform really is. It is a haven for degenerates and weirdos. And me as a man, if I was seriously saying I go on and looking for a mate, the last thing I will waste my time is going on, let's say, a digital platform like yourself, Miss G, to look for a mate. Because if I go on there, I'm going to find pretty much the weirdos and the degenerates within our own groups, within some parts of our own culture, roughly. And we have degenerates. All cultures have degenerates. Y'all know that. Some of them just want to get some for nothing. Some that are confused, and some of that really truly they just want to get a nut, which is nothing wrong with that. But let's be honest. If you're just looking to get a quick nut, I think you're robbing the women that really want some of the service. But anyhow, let's keep going. Various ways.
I host a dating show and I own a dating app, Kendra G Singles. Download it now. One more bonus for the men and women who support Corey Holcomb. So you're saying you support a man who feels at times it might be justified that a man disciplines his woman. I'll let him explain what he means when he says discipline.
Let's hear
his
about
woman.
It's a joke or was this the truth? You holding somebody's head to the window
I would never hold a girl head to the window
So that
unless
was a
she
joke.
had it coming. So are you saying, Mr. Newton, you have never had to physically discipline a woman?
Never.
No, I don't think Cam Newton doesn't need to do that. By God, thank God, because you're a football player. If you did that to a woman, regardless you're still in the NFL or not, that would be a wrap for you, my dude. Matter of fact, you'll be canceled immediately because they know the potential of your appearance and what you could do to a woman would, let a lot of ladies feel very much offended. They won't get scared, they'll feel offended. Because let me tell you something. A lot of women today, and it goes back to the dating show you have, Miss G. A lot of women want to deal with those type of men that bash their head in. Unfortunately, because they're fighters, they're abusers. See, we got to get out of this notion of this so-called one-side domestic violence. This is not binary that with data and information layout, women are engaged in it, they're initiating, and they're just as violent as the men. The only reason why the man gets more of the grunt of it because it is these men are not stepping up and putting you ladies and sending y'all ladies to jail. So there's no actual enough data to back up that who's committing more of the abuse. Rather, it's the physical portion of domestic violence because most women will report it and the men will get because men are more prone to not really speak up. They rather take the abuse in silence. That's a known fact. Let's go listen. Phrase.
Oh my God.
Because I'm going to tell you, in my situation,
you can't.
Somebody would have came out and said, Cam has physically abused me.
There's a vetting process that comes when dealing with a woman from this Western world. Sometimes you have to demonstrate. Now, if you got to demonstrate time after time after time, you are right. This is not somebody that you have the power to vet into what you need her to be. If you have to always, we're going to use the word demonstrate. I think people know what I'm talking about. If you always got to demonstrate with her, then that's not your girl, man. Leave that alone. But there are women out here who understand this man treats me good. He treats the kids I came with good. He's a good brother. He does this. But when I push him, he demonstrates. So I'm not going to do that no more.
So can we please put a microscope?
All right. 1 second, guys. I'm just checking something. 1 second. Let's check something right now. All right. Yeah. Like I said, U.S. man, you defend yourself best way you can. Let's keep going. Face.
So when you say demonstrate, what does that mean?
Discipline.
In what regard?
Physical discipline is something that is the last resort.
No.
It's the last resort. I'm just giving you my point of view.
Okay, I'm gonna give you mine. When you.
It's the last resort, but it might be necessary sometimes.
All right. Now they might talk about the so-called what do they call it? Is it domestic discipline? I forgot what. You know, the same. I don't know if it's like, from what I can remember, they said that it's like a kink thing where, you know, your lady's been bad, you take her under her and you put her on her lap and you spank her. I don't know about that. That seems like more like sexual, but yeah, some people are into that kink. I don't know what that is. But anyway, let's hear her response as she's sipping the Patron, the Bacardi, the lemon margarita. Fair use.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's your king? Man, that's who you want to be like? That's who you want your daughter to date and marry one day? Ladies, that's the man that you want to date? Baby, I ain't got nothing left. Take this gift, Corey Holcomb, run with it, repurpose it. I know what you're going to say. I ain't never want to be with you. I just trying to smash. I know.
All right, enough of that. After that, she is babbling. And yes, Miss G, most dudes nowadays, they'll look at you on your appearance and your age and say, yeah, you're for the fun time. And that's how Corey looks at you, and any man that deals with you, unfortunately, that's how they view you today. Especially at this point in life, you know. Because, and my thing is, if you're a woman and you had to go out your way to freeze your eggs and do that weirdo embryo nonsense, then it's better off you just don't have children. Just don't waste time. Now, this video right here, because ain't that's funny, because she went on the Tamron Hall Show. Isn't it ironic, before she went on the show, there was something about her boyfriend that she was messing around with. Was it last year? Maybe. And to come to find out, this man, they say he's African, Nigerian, but to come to find out, this man she was messing around with for as long as she was dating him was actually one of those so-called Nigerian scammers. Now, I didn't know this was going on. I didn't know she was dating a man or she was in a relationship. I didn't know that till this came out. But let's hear from Miss Tasha K. And I wish Tasha K really kept it around, but because let's be honest, you're not really protecting women if you had to expose them in some way. That's just me. But we're going to give a shout to Celebrity Junk for this one. Fairies.
I literally was just being a good Samaritan by stating, after we were talking in the DM, it was very casual. I never had a problem with this woman. But, you know, a lot of people be underlying, like, really, really tight with my platform. Like, they don't know which way I'm going to go. How can I trust Tasha? What is she going to expose? Like, they be fucking paranoid around me, right? And I get it, so I'm used to it. But I literally said to her in the exchange, in the text messages, I said, hey, you know, keep your man off. And so she was like, Why? My friends told me that you was looking for stuff on my man. I ride for mine. Now he ain't her.
And I respect that. I respect Kendra for riding first, because if this is your man and he solidified a relationship between you and him is not a situationship, which that's not a question, then yeah, you should rock with your man. Now, should you pick a little better and vet a little bit more closely? That would be more reasonable at this stage in your life, because you're not getting younger. You are right now. We're in 2025, so now you're going to turn 45 years old. You're 5 years away of being what we consider an elder. You're not elder stage yet. That's not for like another 5 more years. But at this point, you're hoping that you're going to find someone, hopefully very soon as possible, and I mean as soon as possible, and may make some long-term commitment and make a life, hopefully. But like I said, you know, the clock is not in your favor now at this point in life. But let's let Miss Tasha K go into more to detail. There he is.
Her husband now, he's her boyfriend. Mind you, this lady is well in her 40s, okay? I don't think she's ever been married, and this is her boyfriend, okay? So this is not a husband. Talking about me and mine, we ride for mine. He's supposedly Nigerian, I don't know. And it was just really, really salty. Then she sent me a text message of her friend saying, hey, girl, Tasha K looking for information on your man. And I was like, baby Kendra, we don't look for information on nobody. Hey, how was that Kendra G scrutinizing women about their requirements and preferences in a mate when she's parading around Los Angeles and being love bombed by Hush Puppy Jr., the Nigerian Deo, aka Donovan Johnson, aka Don Johnson, aka Reginald Green, aka Terrence Reed, aka James Wright, aka Timothy Price, and the list goes on. She is head over heels in love with a notorious scammer that recently came home from federal prison for bank fraud, credit card fraud, wire fraud, identity theft, and money laundering. Her Instagram is at Kendra G. It's Scam Central and screams scam likely. So when I did drop this email in her DM, as I told her I would, and text her, she didn't say a goddamn thing. But
Stop. Where's Cam Neal? Yeah.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up. God damn it! You can't make this shit up. God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Man. Lordy. You know, my biggest concern with all this, right? Like literally, now I think about it, is that you're advising or giving dating advice to a single woman, whether they're your age or not, about who to look for, who to pick, and all that, right? But you come around, you're not a good vetter of men. Now, I had to recap on the Tamron Hall show. When she said about she needs to see a W-2 and all this background data while you're in a date with this man up front, which most likely you were expecting to pay last time I checked, because you're not going to go Dutch. I could be wrong. You should go Dutch because it will eliminate the possibility of him wanting sex, but let's go there. If you ask her for a real personal information, it makes me think now, maybe you're asking for that information now because you were in a relationship with a man that was a known felon and scammer. Food for thought. But, you know, let's keep going.
she had a lot of motherfucking mouth trying to keep me or trying to scare me from even receiving this information. That's how I knew that something like this could be true.
All right. So now I'm reading it. Love you, Tasha. I understand and I understand you have a job to do. Okay. I promise I will do your show next year. I just want my app to launch first. It's taking longer than I expected. You know, and then she up here, she congratulated because you have an app that's going to hopefully house all these so-called black folks, some that are poor, some that are big, some that are actually it's I think it's fat, but we now have to call big back, some that are weirdos, and house them into a database where they could meet each other and potentially mate, date, have intercourse, and eventually seal a deal with what we call marriage. Let's keep reading. Girl, take your time, as he writes. Reading more. And it's going to take a while, guys. Next one. I promise I will do your show next year. Okay. And it writes, and keep your man hidden from my blog. See, she said it right here. Oh, God. My head hurt, man. Guys, support the channel, man. Y'all know what to do. Support the channel.
I want my money. I told you.
Where is my money?
Benny. Bring me everyone.
I need my money. I need my money.
What do you mean everyone?
Support channel, guys. Either the Cash App or Super Chat. All right, let's keep reading. All right. I'm not sure if this is her emoji or something. I don't know. Might be. Might be wrong. What's next? Next one. Where's the next one? 1 second. I might have to fast forward this. Let me fast forward. All right. Next one. Oh, damn. I'm going to go back. That was quick. Let me pause it. There we go. All right. My man is chilling. We down for whatever. Okay. Yeah. With you, but don't ever threaten my relationship. I don't play these type of games. I have scarcity type of humor. I tell all public figures that keep your man off the internet. You know, I never understand why Tasha want people. If you're in a relationship with a man, why you don't want nobody know this on the internet? That sounds weird to me. And the reason why I say it sounds weird to me personally, and this is just me, I'm starting to notice this trend, gentlemen and ladies, but gentlemen especially. If black women are in interracial relationships and they show their non-black man and flaunts him any chance they get, what's the difference hiding their relationship with a black man? Have y'all noticed this? I'm not bugging, but really, truly, I'm starting to notice a trend here. I could be bugging, but let's keep going. And then she cusses, you know. My man is chilling. We down for wherever. All right, okay. I don't play these type of games. Okay. Let me fast forward. All right. All right. Yeah, I mess with this dude, but I'm threatening my relationship. Don't play these type of games. I have same thing. Sorry. I'm reading the same thing, but I hear something. Yeah, but if she hears something, she got all right. Here we go. Oh, damn it. All right. But if I hear some, don't know that you were in a relationship either, and I was just kidding, but not with her glasses and emojis. We need to be ready if nothing is going on with the skull. I'm not sure what that means. You know, girl, we good and not worrying about anyone, but I don't do threats. I don't either threaten anybody. I think she writes, I was serious, just kidding. You know, I will be the first to know if I ever hear anything. Okay. Well, you know, Tasha K was sincere to really, and let me tell you something about Tasha. Regardless of the amount of flack she gets with her podcast, or she has paid Cardi B millions of dollars, right? If she likes you and respect you, she will warn you ahead of time. before she goes that way and expose you. I give her credit for that. She's not going to be just any contract that's going to expose you just to the willy-nilly and for making money, which she does make money. She's very selective of who she's exposed for people that don't know. Because I know Tasha K got a big staff. She got information bombarding her with emails, text messages daily of people wanting to do interviews or people that want to expose her. She's no exception to this rule. She's very good at what she does. I think the issue with Kendra is doing is because I think she tried to warn her. She tried to be defensive, and that's what Tasha decided to did this upload. In my opinion, I could be wrong. All right, let's wrap up this portion of the video. All right, and it ends here about anyone, but I don't do threats. I don't threat. Okay, and then she ends up with her I guess a prayer. Now, mind you guys, those text messages was of 2023. This last one when she clapped her hands, was January last year of 2024. So the back and forth she had with her was from 2023 to up to 2024 of last year. All right, that's it. That's it. My God. I guess we made it through all the way through the stream. If anybody wants to come up and share thoughts, write some in the comment section. Write some in the chat right now. Say yes or one. As we do it, I'm going to run another commercial. Support the channel, guys. Support the channel.
I want my money. I told you.
Where is my money?
Betty. Bring me everyone.
I need my money. I need my money.
What do you mean everyone?
Please support the channel, guys. I guess no one doesn't want to come up. They just want to listen. That's cool. That's cool. I mean, I gave people time. If y'all want to come up, let me know now. Say yes, I want to come up and express my thoughts. Let me know in the chat right now. Just for closure for this, right? There is consequence for being on the cock carousel ladies for as long as Miss G or any other lady that's of her caliber or up to age or at this point in life. I think more women should be more decisive, make more decisions of what really want their life outcomes to be. I know the economy is hard. I know things are rough, and they don't want to deal with a man, work with a man, or even what they said, build a man. If it's a black man, you don't want to do that. But if it's a non-black man, yes, you'll build him up all day, every day. I understand it. But at the end of the day, how this world is structured, people need to be more together. We're more useful together than apart. And you're not going to get nowhere if you're moving in an individual, singular fashion. You might make your own money, and that's all good. And then, because a lot of us, we should be productive and make as much money possible. But then we should not be sitting and say we don't need each other. You ladies should not say you're strong, independent, and eventually want a man when it's on your terms. Men don't move like that, ladies. I'm sorry to say, I wish men really did move like that, but no. Men are very much more calculated and very much looking at the outcomes and the actual results if they really want to continue playing this game with a lot of Western women. And they're right to do so, personally. I don't want to be played, but no. It is what it is, I expect something out of any situation. If I'm going to step in a relationship, and I'm not no exception to the rule. Some dudes want some out of not only their money, but want some out of the opposite sex. And sometimes it's going to go beyond the sex. I mean, are you wholesome? Are you reasonable? Are you agreeable? Do you even do the basics? I know it's a lot of women nowadays, because we become more lazy as a race as time progressed because of technology. A lot of women, and this is something new I did not know about. I did not know women now today of a certain age can't even boil an egg or boil simple food, much as cook something simple now. This is what I'm hearing. I come across one particular chick that did not know how to cook personally, right? Personally. The one chick I did that with that I knew back, she can cook, but you know, her life was not all in order. But that's only my little experience, and I could probably date a little more. But you know, but I observe the woman I deal with that she has some form of qualities that I could work with. You know, I mean, I think a lot of you ladies don't really give enough what you work with that a lot of men want. And everybody knows sex only goes so far. It comes and goes. And really, truly, if a man can either acquire it or can't acquire it, he will, in time, will do out, which that is kind of foreign, but you understand how men move today, that they're not going to deal with the headaches. Especially the younger the man is, I would say the much harder it is. Most Gen Zs today are, from what I'm hearing articles, they're not even approaching women or even going on dates. That's how far down our society is in regards to interaction. And we could blame this through technology why we're less active, possibly. But what I know. So, you know, I think with Kendra G personally, I think being on this carousel for as long as she's been on it, that's a consequence, you know, a serious consequence, right? And maybe she'll find some dude that will take her on. You know, I'm surprised Kendra G is not dealing with no man that's 10 to 13 years older than her. Because at 44 going 45, you would do well with a man that's older, in my opinion. I think she is dealing with a man. Because if the man was a scammer, the Nigerian scammer, if that's what he was doing, I'm not sure what his age is, but I hope this guy was not pushing 50 right now that you broke off with. I'm hoping not. If he was like your age and a little bit too younger, which I don't agree. If you're 40 and you deal with someone that's 10 years younger as a woman, you already lose. You already lost. In my mind, you lost. Because usually you women should deal with somebody, man, that's either the same age or a little bit older. Now, don't tell me that you don't deal with men that's old because his goddamn Johnson don't work. That's stupid. A man can get that fixed. Either he pop those little special pills, or he just, you know, watch his diet and clean his blood. It's simple. It's not hard to fix certain things that man is deficient in. But if you don't know how to heal yourself, you're not gonna heal nobody, especially not a man. And if the sex is the thing that defines the relationship, then you know you got bigger problems. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna leave it there. If you enjoy this content, thank you. Welcome to the Chaos Rain Show. And matter of fact, I'll do y'all one's better. Let me give you the links to follow me. 1 second, guys. Let me find those links. Where is those links? All right. I'm going to drop the Discord service here now for those that, if you got any information, like what I said before in this broadcast, if you made this far, please share it in Discord service. All right, let me post it here now. I would have posted early, but you know. All right, the links to follow me are the above. You can follow me on Twitter at ChaosRain7. You can add me as a friend on Facebook, Eric Ring on Facebook. You could join my Discord service as well. Also, follow me on Rumble, CRain23 Rumble, and I forgot about that. I must put that there as well, Rumble. I remind myself. Where's my Rumble? Hold on. Okay. You can follow me on Rumble as well. Hold on. So you got my Discord service and Rumble in the chat room. And last but not least, please become a member of the Chaos Rain Show. Membership got its perks. Join now for all content exclusive or non-exclusive. And like always, like this video, share this video, and leave a comment. And please don't leave no nasty comments. I don't want to be reading no nasty comments after this, because I lay out my point in this video. The best thing you can do is be respectful in the comment section. Anywho, thank you for watching or listening. Until next time, and I mean next time, let chaos reign.
They like the chaos.
They like the chaos. So when you're able to
Chaos.
let that chaos reign with
Chaos.
let that chaos reign with
Chaos.
let that chaos reign with
Must reign.